There is so much that you can do with just a couple of blocks. In fact, you only need one. You can always use a ball, cushion, something else as well. Try to find well-behaved blocks. My blocks can misbehave, just to warn you now. So we come down to the mat, find a nice sturdy wall, come down to the mat, make sure the pelvis is fixed into the mat, spine's nice and relaxed, shoulders are on the mat, back of the head, that nice gap between the neck. So first part, find those feet, take the feet towards the wall. We're going to get our block and we're just going to place the block on the wall and pop the feet on the block. So try to get those shins parallel with the floor, in line with the ankles, knees in line with the hips. Make sure that tummy doesn't down and the back doesn't arch off the floor. Shoulders stay down, back of the head. We can have the hands by the thighs, palms facing the sky to make sure we don't press down into T position, fingers to the sky, or we can even take a weight. So we're just going to start by bringing one knee into the chest and back out, other knee into the chest and back out, keeping that block on the wall. So we bring the knee in and out. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now let's extend the leg and take it back. Extend the leg and take it back. Check we're not locking out the knees. Check we're not locking out the elbows. Remember, we can take the hands down and it's quality rather than quantity. Keep feeling those core muscles work. Breathe in through the nose and feel the core naturally engage as we breathe out. No rush. Take your time. Extend the leg for 1 more on each side. This time we're going to take the weight, another block or nothing at all. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, we lift the chest and we take the hands towards the shins and back down. Lift, keep the head relaxed. There should be no pain or strain throughout the body. We're just feeling those core muscles. Breathe in, engage the core as we reach. We can even pop the weight or the block on the shins as we come back down. Check we're not straining and pulling the neck. Check the tummy isn't doming and the back isn't arching. Breathe in and out. And out. Notice the lower body isn't moving. And we can always bring in a leg with that if we want to. Extend, take the arms away, extend. Remember, we don't have to place the block on the shins, we don't have to come all the way. We might want to just stay here. We might want to just stay here. Work with your body. As soon as you feel the tummy down, as soon as you feel the back arch, as soon as you feel any pain, you don't go any further than that. Do a couple more, extending the leg. I'm going to take the weight to the shins and back down, weight away, extend the leg, weight back and extend the leg. Take the weight away, Shuffle the bottom a little further towards the mat, towards the wall. Take that block a little further towards the sky. If we can take the bottom straight up, legs onto the block, exactly the same. That pelvis stays fixed, soft spine, shoulders relaxed, head relaxed, beautiful smiles, breathing in through the nose, opening up the ribs, hands stay down, T, fingers or weight. And we're just going to lengthen through and bring that leg in. Soft knees, soft elbows, we can point the toes. We can flex the foot. We're keeping that block fixed onto the wall. Extend, extend. We can bring the knee into the chest. We can extend the leg. Knee into the chest. Extend the leg. One more, knee into the chest. Extend the leg. This time we're just going to take the hands all the way towards the feet. And take the arms all the way back if we want to. And we're just taking the weight up. So remember, we lift from the ribs, we lift from the chest. We don't strain the neck. Breathing in and lift and lift. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, we can do that with or without a weight. We can do it with the block, another block that's gone out of the way now. So we can always just take the block up. And we can also take that over to the side. Over to the side. Reaching towards the outside of one leg. Reaching towards the outside of the other leg. We can take that down to hip level. We can take that up to knees. And we can take it up towards the feet. So remember, we're not straining the neck, we're keeping the shoulders relaxed. One small, let's go to the hip, to the hip, to the knee, to the knee, with the hands, with the block, with the weight, to the ankles. Let's soften the feet. Let's take hold of that block. And this time let's take the body round the other way. So we're going to take that head next to the wall. This is where we want nice, soft, well-behaved blocks. We can take the block whichever way we want. Let's see if we can hold that block against the wall. Again, arms can be down, T position, or fingers towards the sky. And we're just going to take 1 foot away and then bring that back. 1 foot away and then bring that back. If you want to just steady the block, you can do. If the feet aren't quite reaching the block, we can always take that away from the wall as we start to find that mobility so that we can take the feet all the way. We can extend the leg, take it towards the block, extend and take it towards the block. Try not to find swing and momentum, try to use the core. Going back to holding, 1, extend, place the foot back and extend. 1 more, extend, 1 more, extend. Bring those knees in, have a little breath. This time we're going to hold the block and we're just going to see how high we can take those legs. Tap the block, tap, tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take the block between the feet. Again, hands down, T position. We might want to find a block or a weight. And we're just going to look to extend those legs. The minute the tummy domes, the minute the back starts to arch, that is where you stop. Or just before, when you know it's started to go. If not, we can take that further, we can take it further, we can take it further, and hold. Bring that back towards the sky, and extend. Make sure that tummy isn't doming, the back isn't arching, make sure we're not holding our breath. We're not squeezing the legs together. We can take that block, whichever shape we want to. And remember, it's absolutely fine just to keep the legs extended. You might even just want to bend at the knees and extend. Bend at the knees and extend. Bend and extend. Or we might take them all the way down and all the way to meet the block at the wall. All the way down, all the way to meet that block at the wall. All the way down and meet the block at the wall. 1 more. All the way. Hold for 3, 2, 1. All the way to the wall. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Soften the knees. Bring them into the chest. Have a little shake one way and one the other way. Couple more exercises with the blocks. We're just going to pop them between the thighs, squeeze the block and take the feet out. Keep the shins parallel with the floor, knees in line with the ankles, and we're just going to take the feet out and come back in line. Take the shins out and back in line. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. This time we're going to take the block between the ankles, and this time we're going to squeeze the hips away. So take the hips out and back. Again, find whichever way you prefer to hold that block. Take the knees out and back. 3, 2, 1. Can we hold there? And bring them back in. Well, we've got the block between the feet. We're just going to bring the knees in towards the chest, and we're going to extend the legs towards the sky. So frog legs, they come open, breathe out as we squeeze and lengthen. We can keep them going towards the sky. We can take them out halfway. Or we can take them out along the mat. Or we can work through each three. Remember, there's no easy, no hard, there's just the version that works best for you and that you can get the most out of. So lengthen halfway and to the sky. To the sky, halfway and lengthen. Let's do one more each, super slow. So out, 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 extend and hold. Back, halfway, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling over carefully onto the side. Making sure you always warm up and stretch out. Always keep an eye on that alignment, that breath, making sure we lead with the core and remembering everything is with control and concentration. I hope you enjoyed those. There's lots more we can do with these blocks.